Before we start the announcements, I'd like to go ahead and thank the people who are making tonight's...
So I put in some sea salt in my hair, sea salt water, salt spray in my hair, and it got really big. So I know that's another option I have, but I need to go downstairs and like try to dry it with the diffuser, because I blew out all kinds of curls with the regular blow dryer up here. But hopefully we get to go to the gym here in a second. I text Aaron about it, but sometimes he's always on his phone, but he always acts like he never sees my messages, because he likes being a brat sometimes. Who doesn't? But so I sent the text. Now I'm gonna send one on Instagram, because if I hit all of them, he can't say he didn't see it, and then he doesn't have to go with me. He just has to say I want to go later. But I'll give it till 8 o'clock, which is in 2 minutes. So I put Jam happy face. I don't know, you can't see it. Anyway, I'm not making the bed. That's not what I'm gonna do today. I'm going to go downstairs and like eat an applesauce packet and take a protein drink. I'll fill up my gym bag. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do. Well, looky here. Looky here. Who is this little dog? Hi, Princess Mom. Hello. Hey, Peach. Hey, Peach. Be nice to sister. She's old. Hi there. Hi there. Oh, Mom. Hi, baby. Why are you wet? Why are you wet? Why is you wet? I love you too, baby. So this is called reverse sneezing. Go on, bully. So what you do is you get one of their nostrils. Gotta find the right one. You just cover one of the nostrils and they'll get it. Come here. Drama. Go on away from her. Come here, Mops. Come here, Mops. Come here, Mops. Come here, baby. Come here. Good girl, Mopsy. Good girl, my baby. My baby. Let's try again. Did we get it? Did we get it? Did we get it? So that's how you do reverse sneezing, where you fix it. Sometimes they just have to go through it if you're not around. But if you just get one of the little nostrils, for whatever reason it works and it clears it. This is something I learned from like Frenchie parents. Or no, it was like this girl and this alt boy, and she had super long fingernails, so she couldn't do it, but he could. So anyway, I guess I could show them to you. Come here. So this little pink beast is called Peach. She is a fawn pug, and she is about 3 years old, 4 years old. 4, right? And she's a brat. She comes from not a breeder. So we think she's cousins with herself. And I don't know, she's cool. She's short. She's a short little monster. She's the tallest girl in the house. And she's got little lips and little eyelashes. Come here, no fighting. How pugs end up with one eye. And this is Mops. I think she just turned 5 or 6. She comes from, her parents were breeder dogs. Her parents come from breeders. So So her parents come from breeders. So like she's perfect. She's the most perfect little dog. She's 5 or 6 years old. She's an old woman. She's an old woman. She's the house mistress. And she's a black fawn. She has a mismatch here, or mismark here, a little piece of white. But otherwise, she is perfectly perfect little girl. She is so perfect. She's very sassy, and she learned her pug English or whatever. She like will make hey certain noises because she wants things. And like if you point at her and be like, "What you want?" she'll like take you around the whole house and like tell you exactly what she wants. She's perfect. She's perfect baby. She was the first one we got. Then we got Peach. Dobby! See if we can get him off the clock. Dobby! Hi! Hi, good morning. Were you already on the clock? Were you already on the clock, young man? Yeah. Oh, there's a happy baby. Hello. Oh. So this is Dobby. He is a chocolate, not a pug, he's a Frenchie. He's a chocolate Frenchie. He's the best little boy ever. He also has a mismatch here. Good morning, young man. Good morning. He's very loving. He's very skittish. We actually got him from the pound. Mops we got, her parents, like I said, were breeder dogs. So they came from a breeder. And when we got Mops, she was fixed and stuff. So like she's never had to be bred. Peach is from my friend in Los Lunas. And I think she's her own cousin. And then Dobby we got from the pound. We think he was a puppy mill dog. Because when we got him, he would never leave his cage. And that's par for the course when you get a dog from the shelter when they're scared. Oh, he's so handsome. Oh, he's so handsome. But we noticed like certain things, like if you're like, no, he'll freak out and run away. And the girls aren't scared of anything. They ain't scared of nothing. But he's super skittish around everything. And he doesn't know how to play. Like, he doesn't know a lot of things that you teach puppies when they're little. Like, that's one that we learned together to like no or don't do that. And I know it should be like positive reinforcement, just tell them good things. I don't care, I'm gonna do it my way because they're my dogs, you don't pay their notes. We took him to the vet when we first got him because we always take all of them to the vet for their yearly checkups. And they said he only had like a couple crunchy arms. So, because you have to watch out for these dogs, like joints and stuff. But yeah, the girls tolerate him. He really wants to play and stuff, but he gets so scared. Yeah, he's just a happy little guy. He's very needy. If you notice, he wants to like readjust so that he can get pats again. But we're working on controlling ourselves. He is very destructive. Peach was super destructive when she was little too. She used to like dig up the beds because we got him like a toddler bed for them to lay in, and she tore it up. She like dug holes in it. Okay. What is that, Dobby? What is that? Go look at it. What is it? What's up there, Nosy Rosie? Ah! Hey! Oh, I took off with my socks. He was getting shoes until I scared the shit out of him with the fan. Look, he took my socks. That was quick. He's like... I will say that these dogs do require a lot of attention, a lot of work. Every morning as soon as you wake them up, you gotta take them out to potty because they don't really understand, like... And it could just be all dogs because our German Shepherd was like that too. But like, Peach is kind of a dummy. Like, she doesn't really understand what's going on half the time. But like, she'll forget to go to the bathroom. Like, everyone will go outside, she'll be playing and like running around and everyone will be peeing and stuff. And she'll just be like, this is the best day ever! And then she'll come in and be like when it's bedtime. So sometimes if I come down or if I forget to take my medicine or whatever, I'll come down and I'll go look, and if she's at the gate like this, I'm like, okay, Peachy Lee, let's go outside and make some potty. and then she'll go outside and do her thing. But I don't know. I think they're all like that. Mops is a pug of a different color. She's just super smart. I'll show you which one. Mops, what you want? What you want? What you want, Mops? What you want? You, what you want? Do you know? Do you want anything right now? What you want? What you want? What you want? What? You don't want nothing? You want her food? You want your food? Oh, you want some seasoning. So I've been putting seasoning on their food. They're actually recommended to take probiotic right now. But what I've been doing is this psyllium husk. This is a fiber I take, but it helps their little poo-poos get really sturdy. So I'll sprinkle it on top of their dog food and they love it. This isn't what it is. It's not pre-workout, it's psyllium husk. But they think it's seasoning. Hi, Mopsy. She's so silly with that. The other seasoning they get is this one from the vet. Aaron ended up getting us like a box of it, thank God. He's so kind with them. Like, he's such a good dad. But it's this stuff. It's Fortiflora. Like, how do you say that? It's probiotic for them, so they don't have diarrhea. Because Dobby was eating something he shouldn't have been eating, and then he got really sick in the stomach. So we had to take him in, and they're like, oh no, he just needs some chicken and rice and some probiotics. And I'm like, $700 later, we didn't actually need to go, but we always take care of him like that. Look at her go. Look at her go. You like that, Mops? Well, at least her poops will be hard. So I'm gonna give it till 8:30 and see if Aaron will come with me. If not, I'm not gonna bug him. I'm not gonna pressure him. I'm just gonna go and let him know that I'm going, because it just doesn't work if I try to pressure him. Like, he gets all super upset and like for no reason. We both have cars, we both have autonomy. Like, I don't need his permission to go out of the house, but it's just fun for us to go together. It's like one of our little special traditions on the weekend to go to the gym together. And I don't know, it'll be 18 years this Christmas that we've met and been together. So I don't know, I'd say like learning about your partner and like being understanding and that kind of stuff is super important. So I don't know, but I'll stick on the dog trend, on the dog, what it's like growing up with pugs. Like, how do we do that? Okay, so what else? They do require special food sometimes. Like right now, Peach is having allergies, so she's getting special dog food. So Peach is getting this dog food for allergies, and it's specialty because it's like I don't know, it's small little pellets and stuff, and she hates it. Like, I feel like sometimes they pretend that they're sick so they could get chicken and rice, but we can't do that for them all the time. I'm sure we could. To be honest, Aaron was trying to get these factor meals for dogs at some point, and I was like, I don't know if we should do that, because we have 3 dogs now, and we got Dobby on a whim, but we're never gonna let go of him. Like, if he's happy with us, he can be happy with us. Totally fine. Because I don't know, he just seemed like he was abused when we got him, and I want him to have a good life. I want him to live the best life. And like, some of my work friends were like teasing, they're like, well, if he had a bad life before, this is his best retirement because he's with 2 gay guys with no kids, with double income. And I'm like, oh, you know what, that's true. Because they do have their own dog room. Let me show you their dog room. Oh, look at all the dog hair. I don't like dog hair. I don't like any hair. I don't like nothing on me. But it is what it is. These dogs shed a lot. Peach sheds a lot. Dobby sheds more. And then Mops doesn't really shed. Okay. So this is their dog bedroom. This is Dobby's first bed. He likes to hide in his little cave sometimes. And then this is Mops and Peach's old bed, and he inherited it because he's the new baby. And then this is their new crib. So this is a vintage crib that I took all of them little spikes out and I made it like this because he kept getting in their bed and they didn't want him in their bed because their bed is shorter. He could get in. So I ended up getting, oh, can't focus. So whoever had this one before did not take care of it. And I had to put like a bunch of screws and stuff in it. But at least this one's high enough that he can't get in and piss them off. Because he would get in and try to put them out. And then they're like, this is our bed, motherfucker. And then they'd punch him and like fight him and like, rah. And then everyone was just not having a good time. So he inherited this one from the girls. Oh God, my camera's going to turn off. So I don't film in 4K. There's no real reason to do it. Okay, anyway. So this is the bed he inherited. And it's just like a little twin bed. I chopped it in half and like made it cute for them. And then this one is his because he tears stuff up. He took that tank top. And it was fine because it's like a tank top from the laundry that I was going to throw away because I couldn't save it. But he took that and I'm like, that's dangerous because then you're like telling him it's okay to like have people clothes and it's not. But it is what it is. Let me show you some other stuff. So this is Aaron likes these vintage cribs for them and I'm like, they're never going to go in there. They are never going to go in these cribs, Aaron. But it's fine. And then these are pictures my friend had drawn of Peach and Mops. And then this is from Mops' birthday party, which was a Marie Antoinette themed birthday party. It's ridiculous. And then this is like some children's stuff. There's Baphomet. He helps protect the kids. This is like a bookshelf we got from like a toddler area thing. And then we put lots of fancy animals so they know where they come from. These we did in a paint and sip. This one's Aaron's because it's really good. And then this one's mine because I couldn't figure out how to do it. There's Sarah. And then one of my friends at work, he's like an artist. And I commissioned him to do this picture. This mural. And then it's Eureka's castle. And then Mops and Peach in a field with some trees. Like, it was so good. But yeah, like anytime there's any kind of like Fisher Prize or toddler thing, I go get it for them. I'm going to show you guys outside. So we donate a lot to Big Brother, Big Sister. So anytime there is something over there that I want, I just go grab it. Because I donated like a bunch of Coach bags one time. I don't know what happened to them. But so this is Dobby's little playhouse. This used to be like one of them. This is why he gets colitis. But this is one of the things that I got for him because there was like an old school like rotten bench here that kind of looked like Southwesterny, but he was like hanging out under there. And I was like, no, Dobby. But now I saw this and like the girls wouldn't even touch it, but he would hide under there. So I moved it over here, and I think it's because that part of the shade covers the cement and it doesn't get super crazy hot for him. Because he won't come inside. He loves being outside. I don't know what he's going to do during the winter, but it's going to be interesting. And then this one is from the donation too. I need to clean this. I don't know how to clean it. But this one's from the donation, and it's supposed to be like a little picnic table. But like, they don't... they don't do it. I don't know. They're funny. I think they're hilarious, but... I don't know. Yeah, so some of the stuff they'll play on, some of it they won't. They're just cool. I like them. Sometimes they bug because they need so much attention, and I'm just not like a hooky, touchy-feely kind of person, and they need a lot of like, oh. And like, Dobby's cool. He'll run in and like get a head pat and then run back out. Like, I feel like he thinks he's at work or something. Like, he's always acting like he's on the clock. Because like, all he does all morning is just patrol outside. It's funny. But, yeah, let me see if I can figure out any other things I can tell you about growing up other than this. Because now I have to, like, roll myself. Oh, and we do have, like, a special vacuum now. I had a Dyson pet, and it was not doing anything. It was not doing not a damn thing for this dog hair. But I ended up getting this Shark dog one. and it's super powerful. I don't know where all the attachments are, but one of the attachments is for the couch, like that, because right now I have the couch covered in sheets, just in case someone comes over. I even have Dobby's ottoman with sheets, but just in case someone comes over, because they shed so much, we can pull off the sheets and hide them in the closet, and then our house doesn't look gross, because I hate going over to places and you get hair all over yourself, because I don't like hair on me. But yeah, I'll see if I can remember anything else to do or to talk about doggies. Well, Aaron woke up and he's beating me to my own time frame. I have 6 minutes until I started to fuss, and he's beating me, which is par for the course. Sometimes I forget to do things, but gym time. So if you want a dog that you don't really have to do too much to maintain. Hey, Mops. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. You tired? They kind of like nap for most of the day. They get hyper a little bit, and then they just like nap and sleep and nap and nap and nap. So they're pretty easy to maintain or deal with or work with. She's a pretty girl, Mom. She's a pretty girl. Pretty low maintenance. Hey, Peach. Hey, Mops. So the dogs tend to entertain themselves. I think Peach is acting crazy because she's super itchy, but we gave her her allergy pill. I think it's called Apoquel, maybe. We gave her the allergy pill. We gave her her food that's like not allergy food. But yeah, sometimes they do act like zoomies, but 9 times out of... Is that even Mops? I was showing you my iPad. But yeah, sometimes they just like entertain themselves, but 9 out of... So I'd say like 8 hours out of the day, they're just asleep, because they love a nap. These bitches love a nap. Huh, Mops? You like naps? Oh, like naps, monster? Oh, a good girl?
This week. So basically what that means is every time I had a migraine, it would overload my brain, it would cook itself, and then be swollen. And that's why I feel like personally, like, I used to be super quick, like, I'd be quick with my comebacks.
Not on
and
me.
just be able to pull
They're
knowledge
right
from
here.
my head and, like, running around doing my
Right
best.
here,
Like,
good girl.
and I always thought it was, like, ADHD that was, like, getting
You gonna
worse
cry?
or whatever. But after
You
I
gonna
talked to my
cry because you're not getting your
neurologist,
way,
they're like, no,
Galinda?
like, every time this
You gonna
happens,
cry?
you lose
I don't want
pieces
you.
of your
I don't
brain.
want
Like,
you
you can't
farting
have
on me. I don't want you
information
licking on
in your
me. Just
brain
stay right there,
with overactive electricity
right where I
in your
can
brain.
see you.
So I'm like, and they're like, for how long? And I'm like,
You're making me itch, being so
20
itchy.
plus years? And they're like, we've slowly tapered up. There's a
You're
couple
never
times that I
alone
missed a dose on
when
accident
you have
because for whatever
pugs.
reason, like last night I missed a dose, and I'm just like,
Hey, Mops.
but what?
Hey,
it's so
girly
weird.
pop.
I'll tell you guys this.
Hey, girly pop.
So when you miss a dose
What's
of
up?
oxygen,
What have you been up to?
you can walk up to the stove. So I have been freaking. Hi guys. So I've been freaking out for the last like 3 or 4 days because my energy has been so low. And I don't get sad. Like, my energy is here like 9 out of 10 times because I have the ADHD, right? So, like, my energy is always up here. But for, like, the last couple days, my energy's been super low. I've been, like, super sad, super tired. Like, I've just been feeling like something's wrong. And I thought it was my twin telepathy stuff going on, but it wasn't. It was sort of that, but, like, that was just, like, triggering some of it. But it's been happening since before that, so I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? And then I was like filming my YouTube stuff, and girl, I'm talking to myself in the camera, and like Peaches, Mops, and looking at me and stuff. So I'm like, okay, And I'm talking about like medication and like I'm changing my doses. Hello, that's what lamotrigine is. It's a mood stabilizer. So I don't know if you guys know, but I have this thing called hemiplegic migraines. So there are these weird migraines that mimic stroke because of how bad they affect your brain. So like, someone just came over here and farted. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. Who came over here and farted? Who was it, Peach? Was it you? Who was it? Who was it? It was, Mox ratted you out, bitch. But like, hemiplegic migraines, it's like they jump the sulcus, whatever this is called, the fissure in the middle of the brain, they jump it. So like, back in the day before I was medicated, get off of me. Hey, Aaron. She like crawls all over Aaron, and then when he's not here, they try to do it to me, and that's not my vibe. But anyway, so what they do is they inflame your brain, and then that causes an overaction of electricity, like all the synapses and all that stuff. So my brain gets inflamed, and there's so much electricity that it mimics stroke symptoms. And I just found this out like a year or two ago when I hit neurology finally. Because everyone's just been managing it for like decades. Like this started when I was like 15, and I barely got treatment when I was 40. I'll be 41 next week. So basically what that means is every time I had a migraine, it would overload my brain, it would cook itself, and then be swollen. And that's why I feel like personally, like, I used to be super quick, like, I'd be quick with my comebacks, I'd just be able to pull knowledge from my head and, like, running around doing my best life. And I always thought it was, like, ADHD that was, like, getting worse or whatever. But after I talked to that neurologist, they're like, no, like every time this happens, you lose pieces of your brain. Like you can't have inflammation in your brain with overactive electricity, it hurts it. So I'm like, and they're like, for how long? And I'm like, 20 plus years? And they're like, so basically what they did is they put me on Nurtec, and then that didn't do anything. But they also put me on this medication called lamotrigine. If you guys don't know, lamotrigine is a anti-epileptic, but it also can be used for, anti-epileptic, but it's also a mood stabilizer. So what it does is like it brings your highs and lows, it kind of brings them mid, right? And they use it to people with borderline, I think, to kind of help even them out. But the downside of this medication, the most dangerous thing about it is that it can give you this thing called Stevens-Johnson syndrome, where basically your skin gets this huge rash all over it and then it sloughs off, like it has necrosis. I've only seen that in the clinical area. I've never had it myself, thank God, knock on wood. But like, it's severe. So like, that was my main concern when getting on this medication. But the last appointment, maybe a week or two ago, when I went to see neurology, she's like, how's it going? How are your symptoms? Blah, blah, blah. She's like, this is not good. You cannot keep doing this the rest of your life. We need to get prophylaxis. We need to make them stop. We don't need you to manage them. We just need them to stop. And I'm like, okay. And so basically, they put me on a certain dose, and we've slowly tapered up. There's a couple times that I've missed a dose on accident because, for whatever reason, like last night I missed a dose, and I'm just like, but what? Oh, that's so weird. I'll tell you guys this, it's stupid. So when you miss a dose of lamotrigine, like you can walk up to the stove and forget how to cook. Like you could get in your car and forget like how to start the car. Like, it's so weird. Like, you'll be standing there and be like, what am I doing? How do I start? But then once you start, everything starts working, but you're just like, it's so weird. It's such a weird medication, but it's old and it's tested and trusted. It's just that Stevens-Johnson that's really scary. Anyway, so last week I was telling her I still get little flashes, and I think those little flashes are part of the migraine process. And she's like, yeah, we don't want you to have those flashes though, because remember how dangerous this is to keep going on. And I'm like, so basically they increased my dose. So this past week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I think I saw her. The last 2 weeks I've been increasing my dose. Or we do it very slowly, so if you go too quick, you can, boom, there's the rash, and then you're in the hospital. So like, we increased my dose to like 75 at night and 50 in the morning, which I started on 25 in the morning, or 25 at night only, and then I went 25 at night, 25 in the morning, and it takes months to get this dosage up because of how dangerous this medication is. So like, Peach is being very itchy, and it's making me anxious. But like, we increased my dose a couple weeks ago, and it takes a couple weeks to build up enough for you to feel stuff. And I've just been feeling down, and that's not me. I'm always up. I'm not a sad child. I did get depressed after a car accident, but like that's because I lost my car, I lost my nursing stuff. There was a whole lot that went into it. But like this is just so out of the blue, and I'm like, I want candy, I want cake, like trying to get those dopamine things hitting again. But now that I'm on Manjaro, like I can't drink, candy doesn't really taste good. Like I had a bag of candy last week that lasted a whole week, and usually I'm like, so like none of that was working. I was playing with the dogs and that wasn't working. I'm like, what's going on? Like I'm not getting happy. And that's what it was. I'm 99.999% sure it's because I increased this dose of lamotrigine, and now it's like affecting me. It's like pulling me down hard so that it'll level out my mood. But again, I don't take it for that. I take it for seizure prophylaxis. It's anti-epileptic, and the seizure prophylaxis is literally because there's too much electricity in my brain. So that's why I'm taking it. Some people do need it for like mood stabilization. It works really good in borderline people. But oh my god, I feel so dumb. But thanks for listening to me about my migraines. And I will tell you guys, if you've never had a migraine and someone tells you they have a migraine and it's a legit migraine and not like a tension cluster headache or something, please give us some grace, because if you've never had one, you never know how debilitating these things can be. And like I said, I've had them since I was in puberty, like 13, 14, 15 years old or something. They thought for the longest time I was having seizures, I was having strokes, but everyone's been so nervous to treat me until now. And I'm just like, I'm so excited to be under treatment, but just certain things like this, I think people don't talk enough about. And I'm not giving medicine advice. I'm not recommending anything special. It's just this medicine is, I'm telling you what's going on in my life with this medicine. Say bye, Peach. Say bye, Peachy Pie. I had a lot going on behind them eyeballs. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Bye, guys.
Okay, so I finished cooking. I'm re-eating the mac and cheese. I did steamed vegetables. I have chicken and cilantro sauce. And then some collard greens, mustard greens. So anytime you think you're alone, you're not alone. Come on up here, Dubby. Come on up here. Hi, Mops. Hey, Dobby. Hi, Peach.
Yeah, give that slut a Cleveland Steelers. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ, Terry!
So everyone hyped up, and now everyone's taking their post-hype up nap. Again, these dogs are not for people who want a dog with a lot of energy. What are you eating? What are you eating? Oh, they're showing off. They're showing off. Mops. What's wrong, guys? Bedtime? Bedtime? Who needs to go make potty? 1 little, 2 little, 3 little puglets. Come on, hurry. Let's go make potty. Come on, Dobby. Let's go make potty. 1, 2. Peach. Okay, so it's our last potty of the day. Because it's bedtime for them. We make sure we get adult time at the end of the day every day. So we put them out in their bedroom. Hey, Dobby. Hey, Dobby. Go make potty. Go make potty. But like I said, sometimes they don't understand what's happening. You gotta kind of give them a minute to go potty. We good for bed then? Nobody has to make potty? It's bedtime. Bedtime? Bedtime? See if we can catch them all, because they don't understand. Dobby is ready for bed. Bedtime? Hey, chill, chill. I'm first. Come on. I'm first. Willful, willful. We're working on controlling ourselves. Bedtime. Come on, Mopsy. Come on, Mops. Bedtime, buddy. There he goes. Did he get all... Oh, he's already in his bed. Come on, Mops. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job, babies. Good job. Dobby, Dobby, bedtime, bedtime. So Dobby isn't actually allowed right now out of his cage at night because he tears stuff apart. And I guess Peach is sleeping here tonight. Good night, Peach. Mops is sleeping here tonight. Good night, Mops. And then that's a day in the life of a pug and Frenchie owner. Oh, we gotta work on that control though. Because that's not cute. Nobody likes a jumping dog and they could get hurt. Yeah, so thanks for following